Hello Facebook people, I'm Konstantinos and today we're going to talk about the crazy method in 2026. So first of all, I need to clarify that the crazy method is my favorite method.
I love it!
It is something that has helped me scale a lot, and I'm saying all this because I want to clarify that if it's gonna stop at some point working, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not just keep pushing the crazy method just because. I'm keep pushing it because I'm seeing the crazy method working across multiple accounts. So basically, what's the crazy method? The crazy method, you can go and check my video if you want to see it in more details. But the crazy method is that we are having an ad set with a specific demographic, specific interest. If it has interest or broad, doesn't matter. Whatever targeting it has, with whatever placement it has, and with whatever ads it has. 3 to 5 is what I like to do in CBO, because crazy method is always a CBO, and you cannot do a crazy method as an ABO. It has to be a CBO. And you see something that's working, an ad set that's working. So basically, you're taking this ad set and you multiply it several times so that you can try to target different hot pockets. That's the whole concept. The whole concept comes from the idea that if the first person, the randomness of the initial result, as I like to call it, it's gonna be someone who is gonna be Greek, fat, who likes cigars and Facebook ads, then it's gonna convert to similar people like him. But if it's gonna be someone else who likes Google ads, for example, and he is thinner and all of that, then basically it means it's gonna actually create a hot pocket based on the randomness of the initial result for people that they like Google Ads and so on. So because Facebook is working with the optimization event, and the first people that's going to convert is going to attract more people like him and him or her and so on. Basically, the crazy method is actually exploiting that, but in order for us to use it in the most efficient way, we need to use it with ad sets that they have volume and the results that we consider profitable for us. Hi guys, I would like to interrupt this video in order to talk to you about my Facebook ads course. It took me 6 months of video editing everything and 3 months of video shooting. And because of that, I have created the best Facebook ad course in the world. Inside, you're going to find super advanced information, but information also for beginners. It takes you by the hand in order to teach you how to do Facebook ads from the beginner level to super advanced level. It has inside Loom videos from cost caps, speed caps, Loom videos from CBO, ASC optimization. It has chosen 5 sessions, inner circle sessions, and it has a lot of theory with whiteboard, also strategies that are working all of these years, things that I have developed, things that I know that are working because I have spent millions and millions on the platform. Currently, I'm spending between 5 and 10 million every month, sometimes it's even more, across 30 accounts, and I have access to many more. So I know what is currently working and all the latest trends, and this is what I'm doing inside the course. I'm showing you live ad accounts with real spend and what is working right now. And if you want, you can click the link below, you can go and you can check some videos that I have open free for you so that you can check if you like the course or not and decide if you want to buy it or not. I will see you there. So the key element of the crazy method is that you are going to use something that it's actually working and you want to scale it more. That's the whole point. It's not going to be a method that is going to make your ad sets work if they're not working. It's not going to be a method that is just going to save your ad account and take you to profitability. It's just a scaling method. We're using it as scaling. When I first created it or thought of it or whatever we can call that I did, I never thought that when I'm going to show it to people, they're going to abuse it, because I was never abusing it. I have seen in other accounts people using the same ad again and again in 7 different crazy methods, which all are the same with the same ad. And basically the problem that we're going to have with this situation is that if you think of it, basically abusing something inside Meta, maybe it's going to take you up to a point, but then your other account could collapse, you could have problems. I never created the crazy method in order for people just to abuse it again and again and again. I just wanted to do something extra for scaling in a little bit more safe way in case, for example, that my ad set that I'm going to duplicate and launch in a bigger budget is not gonna be lucky enough to take a good initial result. Also, by doing several ad sets, I wanted to be able to do optimization, CBO optimization, but also split the budget between ad sets to split the risk. It was all about risk management and scaling in a more safer way. Of course, it needs a little bit of knowledge of CPU optimization and a little bit of knowledge of understanding that not everything can scale actually, but it's basically an amplifier. Basically, it's a safe method if you know what you're doing, because you are taking something that you are seeing that's working. For example, your break-even ROAS is 2 and you have an ad set that for 5-6 days is giving you volume on 200 budget, for example, per day budget, is giving you 4 sales per day with 3.5 ROAS, for example. Over there, it's safe to say that I can move this to a crazy method. Now, if you're having 2 ROAS, for example, break even, and you're getting 2.3, don't use crazy method. Just try to scale this ad set. Instead of doing the crazy method, maybe it's gonna be too much for it. I don't remember when I first started doing it. To be honest with you, I remember that back in the day when nobody was doing broad targeting alone, without any interests, back in the days that they were used to call it laser focused targeting, I was doing also broad targeting, and the way for me to do broad targeting was to do it with crazy method because of the randomness of the initial result and all of that, and it was working since then. It has helped me a lot with several other accounts that I have scaled. Since then, it has evolved. I'm not gonna do more than 10 ad sets in a CBO campaign. Basically, the concept is that for the ad set that I'm seeing that is working, for example, if in the previous example, the 3.5 ROAS one, 4 sales per day, 200 budget, my cost per purchase is gonna be 50. So basically, I'm gonna do, let's say, for example, a crazy method with 500 and 5 ad sets, for example. Basically, I'm dividing the budget that I'm having with the average cost per purchase or the cost per purchase of the ad set that I'm duplicating. And then if it exceeds or if it's 10 ad sets, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide by 2. So we end up having 10 ad sets, I'm going to divide by 2. I would like to clarify that I'm not going to do any crazy method with only 2 ad sets. It has to be 3 minimum, bare minimum, and I would prefer to be 4 ad sets and more. You will have to know how to do CB optimization and don't abuse it in any case. This is just a scaling and amplifier campaign so that you can get something extra from something that's already working. So these are the general guidelines about the crazy method. I'm pretty sure that if you want to go deeper on the crazy method, you can always go and see my previous videos about it and the CB optimization, because this video is not meant to explain 100% how the crazy method works. The video is all about explaining if it's working still on 2026. It is working 100% on several accounts. There are many people that they still use it and it's working for them. As I said, when I created it first, I didn't understand that some people are gonna abuse it in a crazy way, but I'm seeing people abusing it. So it can be also dangerous, because we have also now the daily loop theory and the cannibalization that happen between the same product and the same creatives. So this is something that we have to be careful when we're doing a crazy method as an extra campaign. Obviously, if you do 2 or 3 crazy methods just with the same creative, you can understand that you're increasing your chances of having cannibalization between those campaigns. So, the crazy method is still working. As you know, if you're here in the channel for a very long period of time, there was a period that I stopped using it when we had the first ASC campaigns coming because there was no point. Still, I was using it on some smaller accounts. Right now that we have the new advanced sales campaigns, I'm using it again more comparing to the past. It's working well. It's working well for dropshipping clothing because over there we need different hot pockets. In general, my theory over here and the way that I understand it is that if I have multiple products that I'm stacking in another account that they're a little bit different. For example, I'm selling a t-shirt, trousers, and I'm selling also a hat. So I need different hot pockets. Basically, CBO is gonna work better in these cases. If we're having something which is about joint pains, for example, and we have an ad which is about athletes, an ad about older people, all of this is gonna be with single ads at CBO, ABO, and focus more on the different creatives and the different angles. I will use it more when I'm piling up in another account different campaigns with different products and not necessarily different angles. And I want to scale more along with my cost caps and all the other things that we have discussed in the previous videos about the structure that I'm going to have in 2026. Now, if you want to go deeper to the crazy method, since I'm telling you that it's still working for many people and for me on other accounts, you can see all the previous videos that I have. But this is the answer that you need, that it's still working. So if you haven't tested it yet, maybe this is something that you have to test, as long as you're not abusing it and as long as you're not believing just because it's another method or because the name is crazy method that's gonna make your ads from unprofitable profitable. It's a scaling method and this is how you should use it. Don't forget guys that if you want to learn more, you can check my book, you can check my course where I'm having all of these strategies along with the crazy method, along with many videos of CPO optimization, which is also part of the crazy method and how you're gonna be able to have concrete profitable CPO campaigns, theory, implementation, everything is there on the course. There are so many reviews from people loving it. And also I have my mentorship programs. You can see also the reviews on those and send me a message to see if there's a spot available. And until we meet again guys, be creative and be consistent.